Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Patreon podcast. This week I wanted to talk about taking small bites when it comes to your projects. This is the first thing I'm exporting from Ableton on the new computer. So first, thank you, patrons, for helping support me and allowing me to upgrade my poor, old, decrepit PC that's about 7 years old and is barely hanging on for dear life when I was making things. Secondly, this is very relevant to how I currently am feeling. So I have many projects going on right now. I just finished the Quiet Spaces album for the Patreon subscribers, but I still have Let the World Forget Us. I have to finish up Plunge. I have to fix up Pandemonium because there are still issues with that game that I need to resolve. And I was feeling incredibly overwhelmed because there's just so many things pulling me in so many different directions at once, and they all feel critical. And I realized that I am not the type of person that can multitask and work hardcore on multiple projects at once. So I made the decision to just take small bites out of the current projects that I have, and I was going to do Quiet Spaces first because that was really the first thing on my list that needed to get done as soon as possible. Unfortunately, due to the power outage, I was not able to make the Patreon anniversary, but I'm still very proud of the results, and I'm glad that I got that out there. And then this week, I have been building the computer. I bought the parts on Monday. I'm recording this on Thursday. Basically, I finished the computer this afternoon, and I've been working on getting all of Ableton up and running again, and the microphones and everything else. So it's just been such a process to be in limbo between two PCs. And then my next big project is finishing Plunge. So it's like I know I have all of this stuff going on, and I just I'm learning to compartmentalize these projects and ensure that the things that I'm doing are what I need to do right now. Like what's the most relevant, what's the most important to finish. And, I just think that that's a really interesting and important thing to keep in mind when you are feeling a little overwhelmed and not really sure the next steps that you should take when it comes to approaching and solving either creative problems or multiple projects at once. As much as I want to finish Let the World Forget Us, it's not as relevant as finishing projects that have a deadline or that, in the case of Pandemonium, are like fundamentally, they have fundamental issues that need to be resolved. And with Plunge, I just need to get it done. I don't like leaving half-finished projects out there, and like Bullet Hero is another one from January that I really want to go and like at least make look nicer, but I just don't got the time. So it's tough, but just have a list, prioritize that list, and ensure that list is being respected. I guess that's really it. But yeah. So this is a bit of a quicker one, but again, like I'm recording this at 10:30 at night, right before it goes up on Friday morning. So I apologize for that, but I'm going to try to get it back into a normal schedule soon once I'm able to figure out what normal is these days. But with the computer work done, I should be able to get back into more of a rhythm of things again, and that's something I'm looking very much forward to. So again, I hope that this finds you well, and I hope that it is useful to you. And otherwise, I hope that you have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. And thank you so much for being a Patreon subscriber. Your support means the world to me. I'm able to not only make these things, but I'm also able to continue to upgrade my studio when it's desperately needed. This new computer is so nice. You can barely hear it running, and there's like 5 fans in there. It's pretty impressive what they could do in 6 years' time. So, yep. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Be remarkable.